Hello everybody, and welcome back to more God of War Ragnarok. How is everybody today? I see we've already got people in live chat. This is a wonderful thing to start out my stream seeing. NC and Disney are both here. How are you, friends? Top of the morning to ya. Or, well, I mean, it's like 8 o'clock at night, so that's not really an appropriate phrase to use in this particular instance, but it's the one I'm going with. NC says, good, that's good to hear, and Disney says, hi, Vinny. Hello, Disney. Hello. Okay, friends, so we're back in God of War Ragnarok. Now, I want to kind of go over yesterday's stream, both in the sense of, like, how successful the actual stream was, which made me very happy, and I just thought I'd mention that again, but also the fact that tons of stuff happened. I mean, honestly, I feel like every time we do a main story section of this game, a bazillion things happen. And I don't know if it's because my streams are long enough that they allow a bazillion things to happen, or if it's just simply that this narrative is cray, and that I feel like 60 bazillion things happen in like a 10-minute time span. Maybe it's just me, but I love it. First of all, I love it. So, to kind of recap, yesterday to start off, Sindri and Brock decided that if we're going to defeat Heimdall, we need a weapon to be able to defeat him in a way that he can read our every move, or our every thought, or our every feeling, or whatever. So we need something to throw him off. Apparently that something is Draupnir, I believe is what it was called. And my very limited understanding of what Draupnir actually is, because again, they didn't really explain Draupnir to us. They were very secretive about what it was and like what it did. I'm assuming it's something that is like probably famous in like Nordic lore or just lore in general, but to me it looked like a infinitely replicating ring. Probably a way to, you know, create infinite gold or money or wealth or whatever, blah, 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 but you had to have a place to store it, which, of course, Sindri and Brock do because they're living in the realm between realms right now, and they apparently have a giant basement under this house, which is probably never ending because, again, realm between realms. But, Sindri went down and grabbed the ring, and then we were off to Svartalfheim. Now, I did watch some of last night's stream over, and there was the section right before we left to Svartalfheim, where Sindri is trying to keep Brock from going with us, because he knows what will happen. He doesn't want Brock to find out that he died and he's missing part of his soul. I guess he's been lying to Brock this whole time. Brock doesn't, or, I mean, now he does, but I guess prior to that moment, he didn't realize that he had died or something. I don't know. But either way, he didn't want Brock going. And immediately after Kratos, because Kratos steps in and he's like, I think he says something about like, I want Brock to do it or something like that. And so Brock ends up going, but right before they go, they try to use the gateway to Svartalfheim, and it doesn't work. And in the moment, I don't know why it never occurred to me, but I watched this back and I was like, it's obviously Sindri. You know, at first I was like, oh, maybe it's the dwarves in Svartalfheim that, like, don't want him coming through the door or something. I don't know, it still very well could be something adjacent to that, because, you know, they are, like, they're sort of, like, forcibly working with Odin right now. But I think actually what was happening there, I mean, this is the simplest explanation to me, but the simplest explanation to me is that Sindri just, like, was trying to block Brock from using the door with his own magic. And John says, kind of lore, but not from North, from something else. Oh, okay. So maybe after the game is over, if I don't feel like they've explained Draupnir sufficiently enough, I'll look up more about it. I love looking up stuff like that. I just, during my runs, I'm so hesitant to look up anything online about anything, because spoilers are just everywhere these days, you know? I could type in Draupnir and it could literally spoil the end of the game for me, because maybe Draupnir something, maybe it involves I don't know, you know, like, it's just, I try to stay away from looking up stuff if I can avoid it. But I I don't know, and it also, the name Draupnir sounds, like, familiar to me, and I was explaining that in World of Warcraft, there's a lot of these, like, actually, today, I was just doing a dungeon called Halls of Valor, which is basically Valhalla, WoW's version of Valhalla, and the first boss in that dungeon is Heimdall. Except it's spelled Hymdall, so it's not spelled the same as it is in this game, but that's with all of the WoW. Like, WoW, basically, like, the writers of WoW just said, we're gonna take all of the names of all of these Nordic gods, and we're just gonna make them characters in our game, and we're gonna slightly alter the way you spell their names, but ultimately, like, they're not original characters. I mean, really, I would like to say that, like, they sort of intermingle with, like, Titan and, like, machinery and stuff, and so there's, like, a little bit of difference there, but ultimately, like, Heimdall has a horn that he blows to signal stuff, you know, among Ragnarok and everything else, but, yeah, it didn't really ever, like, it didn't occur to me who exactly that first boss was until I just went to play it again today, and I was like, oh, that's Heimdall, and he has a horn, and that makes sense. Because we've been playing God of War, and now I know who Heimdall is. It's kind of funny to me that, like, I wasn't paying close enough attention to the lore in WoW throughout, because I played Legion, I played that expansion, I ran that dungeon a million times, and I really never knew who that first boss was, until I played God of War, and now I know, like, sort of a little bit more about who he is and what he does. So we have a couple of options today in terms of actual gameplay. I did go ahead and I put some XP into some of Freya's skills. Freya is now, I think now she has an extra arrow, so now we've gone from Freya having 3 arrows to 4 arrows, which is going to be a pretty big boon to us. And I put some XP into some of Kratos' spear skills, and then also some of his, like, Chaos Blade things. But ultimately, all you guys need to know is that I might be slightly stronger, or you might not notice the difference at all because I don't use my weapons anyway. We've been punching things to death. We do have one side quest, and I want to take a look at it real quick. Because I want to figure out if I want to actually do this today. So this says, Whispering Slab, 30 Whispering Slabs. What are those used for? I know we've gotten some of those before. Do we have any in our actual inventory right now? Where would I even find that at? I think I'd have to go over here.
You got some materials? I got some more stuff.
Oh yeah, and look, this stupid exclamation mark will not go away. I don't know. Like, do you guys see what I'm missing here? There is literally nothing that I haven't highlighted in any of these sections, as far as I'm aware. And yet,
what's the Witch of the Woods need?
The weapon thing still has an exclamation point above it. What am I missing? Why is it trying to alert me to something? I legit have no idea why. It's very annoying to me, but whatever.
About time I had something to do.
Let's go into our... Oh no, these are resources we can craft. What about, like, selling? Can I just want to see if I have... See, and... Wait, what did I say it was? Was it Shattered Rune? I don't think it was Shattered Rune. Oh no, it was Whispering Slabs. I don't know what they're used for. I don't know. But that's part of our reward for that quest, so do we want to do this? Oh wait, it also says Mountain Splitter. Ooh, what is Mountain Splitter? Durlin wishes for a small hammer near a giant dwarf statue in the bay. The hammer appears to be a symbol to the dwarves. After everything they have endured at the hands of Odin, any hope we can give them is worth our efforts. Why don't we save this until after... Oh, but what happens if... Like, what happens if we go into another Atreus section and we don't get to play as Kratos for a while? I don't know. We'll do main story. Let's do main story because, honestly, that's what my description was for today's video, and I literally named the video Planning the Attack. And And last we left off Kratos, he needed some time to, like, think about how he wanted to strategize going forward. Because now we have the spear. Oh yeah, I didn't really finish the run-through of what happened, but basically, the long and the short of it is that we did go to Svartalfheim, we beat a bunch of enemies, we found a mermaid in a lake, she made us a spear out of the ring, and now we have a cool spear. It's called the Spear of Draupnir, or Draupnir Spear, or something like that. And it's pretty cool. It's self-replicating. You can have 6 of them out at a time, and you can blow the ones that are already up on enemies by, like, pressing triangle. It's pretty awesome, actually. Let's do this, though. Let's start the main story again. Because honestly, I want to know more. I want to know what happens next.
Where are you going, brother?
Sleep.
Oh, he is going to bed.
We're just keeping blindly on then, hoping we don't walk headlong into Ragnarok. Is that your plan?
Kratos seems almost defeated right now, doesn't he? I think what Odin said to him really got under his skin. What if he's afraid that Atreus really doesn't, like, love him anymore? Oh! Oh, he is. He really does look... He just dropped his blades on the ground. That's Faye's weapon, though. He won't drop that on the ground. That was not gentle, though. I see Disney peeping over there in live chat. He's trying to have a serious moment, Disney. But I agree. I agree. Is he crying? I thought it was about time for another Faye section.
Kratos? You alright?
Look how much younger his skin even kind of looks here. Maybe it's just the lighting, but...
Well, your father seems very ready to go. Shall we then? This way, Grumbles.
Grumbles? Oh, she's talking to Kratos. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I like that nickname.
Do you enjoy the gentle waves, little one? Your father and I traverse this river often. One day, you will learn to navigate its waters. We live deep in the wild woods. The most beautiful forest in all of Midgard. It is safe and serene here. Game is plentiful, and you will want for nothing. We're not far from the place your father and I first met. We nearly took each other's heads off. But he's softened since then.
They battled when they first met? I want to see that.
Unfortunately for you, he remains dreadfully stoic.
This is beautiful.
I suppose it will fall to me to teach you language. Your father can teach you to hunt. Or perhaps that will fall to me as well, since all he seems to be good for is grunting.
Wow, do you even like him? My god. She's also giving him kind of evil eyes. I mean, obviously
Have
this
you
is
nothing to say to
this
your
is a
son?
memory. This is not real.
What would you have me say, Faye?
Anything. Let him learn your voice. Let him know you.
He is far better off knowing as little as possible.
Knowledge is not always a burden. To think, the mighty god of war, frightened of his own child.
I do not fear our child, Faye. I fear for him. He is innocent.
We are not our failures. We are not who we were. We must be better.
That came from her. He said that to Atreus in the first game. It's a little dark in here.
Atreus is our future. Keep him safe, Kratos. Protect our son.
Yeah, they did kind of de-age him in that memory, didn't they? Did that help? Okay. That's Sindri's house, though. He made it. It was like hard hard work and stuff. Was that Atreus? Is Atreus punching the wall in Asgard?
What did that wall ever do to you? Building focus. Something my father taught me.
It work?
Not yet.
So, what you focusing on anyway?
Controlling my emotions. Heimdall keeps trying to make me lose my cool. I can't give into it.
Thrud, hey, it's Thrud. Hey, be cool.
Training without me?
That a good idea? Training? I mean, I think it's a great idea, but won't your mom be mad if she finds out?
Good point. But did you consider?
No, it didn't. That didn't hurt. Also.
Anyways, grandfather wants to see you.
Oh, grandfather. Right. Okay. Here, then take this, and send my regards to Sif, Lady Sif, and Atreus. See you later. And Thrud. Bye, Thrud.
Midgardian boys are so weird.
I think he has a crush on Thrud.
The two of you, I swear.
What's in the jar?
Milk curd, Mom's favorite. It's his way of helping. Grandfather's in his study. Catch up later?
Oh, Atreus. I had almost forgotten how much of a little shit you're being. And now here we are again. Oh, God. Disney says, oh, damn, I just confirmed, without spoiling anything, who plays Faye. That first close-up of her really looked like Karen Page from Daredevil, and it is. How fun. Oh, wow, okay. And Disney says, Faye knows Kratos can be a good dad. Cheryl says, the music is so good, and Disney says, what an intense way to start off this stream. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is an intense way. Atreus. Sweet, little shit Atreus. Why? This is gonna, it's all gonna work out, right? Right? Okay. Alright, let's go see Grandfather, because apparently that's what we call him now, you little shit. He's not your family. Ugh. Ooh, let's go eavesdrop, though. I do love me some of that.
It's a lot more complicated than you think. You don't need to know why things are done.
But I'm old enough.
This isn't about your age.
Then what is it about? Because by this point, Magni and Modi...
Were set on the path that led to their deaths. I don't understand.
You never try to.
Then help me. Why are you so intent to walk the same path? And with that boy, no less.
It's not about him. This is my dream. Haven't you ever?
You're not some farmhand. We're Aesir. We have duties, not dreams. And you need to start acting like it.
Sometimes I hate you.
You know, honestly, just a average conversation between any mother and daughter. I mean, I say that snarkily, but also I kind of mean it, actually. I mean, I feel like at some point in everybody's life, they've probably told their parent that they hate them. Or like, I don't really like you right now, or, you know, whatever. But I'm assuming she's talking about wanting to be a Valkyrie, because she was saying that she wanted to go through Valkyrie training. But I don't know why they mentioned farmhands. She mentioned farmhands. I don't know what that has to do with, like, Valkyrie training. Disney says, definitely a regular mother-daughter conversation. Oh no. NC says, why do you keep calling Atreus a little shit? Because he is! Are you kidding me? He's a little shit. He's literally in Asgard right now. He thinks he's doing, like, good deeds and, like, getting to the bottom of stuff, but I don't buy into this. I think he's literally helping Odin probably get to the giants. Honestly, my theory, and of course don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, because it's just a theory, but my theory is that that mask is what lets them into Jotunheim, and that Atreus is literally helping him find the pieces of the mask that will allow him to get into Jotunheim and get a hold of the giants. Like, grab the giants by their marbles. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? But that's just my theory anyway. Disney says, 'cause he is. He keeps getting up to no good and being behind his father's back and making horrible decisions. It sounds like any... Honestly, it's all of us when we were teenagers. Honestly, though, the worst thing I ever did as a kid, I never did drugs. Okay, I'm like very, like, goody two-shoes. I mean... yeah, I am. I was gonna say I was more goody two-shoes when I was younger than I am now, but I think even now I still am pretty goody two-shoes. But, like, the worst thing I did was in 7th grade, I had a best friend who lived, I think she was in Lake Havasu or something. She was like, up in the mountain area of like, Arizona or wherever that is. But at the time, not everybody had a cell phone. I know we're going like way back, but like cell phones were a thing. People had them, but not every kid had one like they do nowadays. And I had to call my friend on our landline, and I didn't realize that me calling her, because she was in the same state. Okay, she's in the same state. I didn't realize that there were long distance charges to call your friend who was in the same state as you, but there were. And I would talk to this girl. She was my best friend, by the way. I didn't have like a crush on her or anything. She was just a good friend of mine who ended up moving away, and I wanted to stay in contact with her. And I ended up racking up a $1,300 phone bill. And when my mom got that phone bill in the mail, oh man, she was not happy. But also, she did, even in that moment, she was like, look, I'm not happy with you. I'm gonna make you work for this, and you're gonna repay me for this in some way, but I'm not mad at you. You didn't know, and if this is the worst thing that my son does, then I'm okay with that. You know, I didn't get into drugs. I wasn't sleeping around at a young age. I just racked up phone bills. That's what I did. Cheryl says that's a lot of money, especially back then. I mean, that was in, let's see, 7th grade, so I was like, I think I was like 13, maybe even 12. I was honestly around Atreus's age. And so it must have been, honestly, y'all, that's like almost 20 years. That's like 18, 19 years ago. That's a long time. So like back then, $1,300 was a huge amount. I mean, it still is a sizable chunk, but yeah, especially back then.
Huh, not here. Maybe Odin's down in this library.
Okay. Oh god, that quest log sound, that was like a horror film sound. It does it all the time, but there was something about doing it in this room, and like the music cut out was weird. By the way, if you were in here tonight and you were enjoying the atmosphere of the stream, please give the stream a like. Obviously, we're not quite as slammed packed with people tonight as we were last night, but that's okay. We have plenty of people in here, and I am enjoying the company. Thank you guys for being with me today, by the way. How are y'all? Anything exciting happened since yesterday? Not much for me. I've been kind of lazing around today, honestly. Playing WoW.
Why?
I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. Stop letting your wife think for you. She's clouding whatever's left of your brain.
This isn't about her.
No, it's about your limitations. Accept them and move on. Now go smash something, will you? Honestly, I liked you better as a drunk.
Oh my god, who says that to their child? I mean, I know he's a grown-ass man, but like... See, do you see that Odin? Do you see that Odin? The one that we just saw? That's the real Odin. That's the Odin I keep telling y'all is underneath all of the nice grandpa shtick that he's, you know, throwing Atreus' way.
Loki,
Ooh.
come here.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, I see... Oh, you're... Oh, come on now. You're not gonna let me loot that? Dang it.
I finally figured it out. This is where you killed Ymir, isn't it? The first giant?
Tell me, can you murder a landslide? Smother a storm? He was more, a force of nature, a vessel of power. I was young, foolish, saw an opportunity to create something more. I know you think it's cruel, but I did what I had to protect my own.
Why build your house here? What's in there? I'm gonna trust you.
I'm trying to tell you. In the wake of Ymir's death, I saw something. The rift. Possibly the birthplace of reality. I looked inside, and something was there looking back at me. It whispered to me things I couldn't possibly comprehend, but I knew they were true. When it blinded me, I thought it was over, that I'd never see inside again. And then I found this. And I knew that it would finally let me see the answers. You see, son, I don't know where I go when I go. There's no Valhalla for me. Ragnarok cannot be the end. I need to know there's something more than this. I need to know what happens to me. And that's the truth, I swear, on my last good eye. That's the truth.
The writing on here talks about a cold breath. Breath. Wind. It's gotta be Helheim.
Helheim, you say? I'll take it.
Yep, the one realm we haven't gone back to yet, Helheim.
And I know just the person to accompany you.
Oh, don't do Heimdall. Thrud? Heimdall? Thrud, okay.
I'm trusting you two can handle this responsibility.
You can count on us. Don't mess this up for me.
Oh, forgot to mention. Heimdall will be joining you.
Oh, dang
What a
it!
privilege. For all of us.
Oh, whoa, hold up. You don't want to walk into the blistering cold of Helheim without this. Every Lau should keep you nice and toasty. You're welcome.
Huh. Ymir said even Odin couldn't survive the cold in Helheim.
You believe everything that old goat says?
Thrud, too bad your first time outside Asgard has to be to Helheim.
Nah, we're gonna make the most of this.
Oh god, we're back.
Now, as much as I would love to babysit, I have something else to do for the Allfather. If you run into any trouble, just scream so I know where to find your bodies.
No, shut up. Well, at least that means he's not gonna be like...
Such an asshole.
He is. He
Find
is.
that mask piece.
Okay. Cheryl says we're having renovation works right now and it's noisy. Ooh. Like, are you in your home or like I thought you were in like a dorm room or something? Either way, what are they working on? And Disney says, oh, she was asking to cut down on the emoji use. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And this is a recipe for disaster. Yeah, probably. Although it seems like he didn't mention, like, Odin didn't mention that he was supposed to be doing something else, but alright. Let me kind of, like, reorient myself with Atreus' stuff, because it's been probably a good, like, almost week and a half since I've played as Atreus.
Finally, I can test my skills alongside the real Valkyrie expert.
First off, Hellwalkers are nothing compared to Valkyries. Second, I thought you didn't believe me.
I wonder if, I mean, she doesn't seem to be... Oh, she does. She does have abilities. So what does she do? Oh, she won't actually attack right now. Oh, maybe she... Oh, no, it's my sword! Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, she is actually attacking that, though. She is actually attacking. No thank you. You go away, please. Oh, yeah! Oh, wait, how did that one miss? No! Ow! Okay, yeah, I'm pretty rusty with Atreus. Stop it! No! Wait, what? I thought I had to, like, shoot that or something, and nothing was happening. Alright. It's gonna take a hot minute for me to get used to Atreus again.
I believe you fought the Valkyries. I just don't believe it was Grandfather who corrupted them, or that he caused the desolation in Midgard, or that he had all the giants killed. Am I missing anything?
Lots actually.
She doesn't believe any of that. You don't believe any of that? Okay then. Wow, your grandfather really has you won over. I mean, I guess it makes sense. He's your grandfather, you know. He probably, I mean, he's got everybody probably won over. Let's be real. Those who don't need to know more than they know don't get to know more than they know. They see the side of Odin that he wants them to see, I would imagine.
Hellwalkers, I got this.
What?
Or everything Mimir and Freya has told us up until this point is a lie. I feel like I'm willing to bet on the fact that Mimir and Freya are probably not lying about the things that Odin's done, but I don't know. I really truly don't know.
I don't think these warriors are very hard to beat.
They're not. They're not particularly difficult. Uh-oh. I do see some watchers, though. That does not make me happy. Okay, you know what? No shield. None of that. Alright, can y'all not, though? Actually, Sword, go and do some stuff. Yeah, do some stuff, Sword. What is the Sword's name?
What other heinous crimes has my grandfather committed?
Let's see. He decimated Vanaheim, tortured Tyr, murdered Groa, murdered Ymir. Goes on and on.
Interesting. And where'd you hear all this?
Freya and Mimir told me.
Oh, so his traitorous ex-wife and a bitter former advisor. Got it.
Look, you don't believe me, but...
No, I don't. Either you're full of crap, or you're a hypocrite for helping him. Can we just focus on the mission?
Okay, well.
Thrud. My father wasn't always the person he is now. But he changed. Maybe
it's a shame that you can't show the girl the big whale in the water. That is a shame.
You should know the truth.
She'd probably just...
What you choose to do with it...
Hold on.
That's up to you.
She would probably just be like, oh, well, somebody else did that. My grandfather didn't do that, right? She'd probably come up with some excuse in her head as to why he didn't do it. She needs actual proof. She needs to actually see him do something horrible, right? I don't know. That's my initial thought here. Docks of Valdemir. Oh, sometimes the name of things, you know, eludes me. I mean, I have gotten better. Like, at least when we did 2018, like when we did 2018, I didn't know how to pronounce the TH sound thing where it's like the, you know, that one symbol that now I know it's a TH and not like a D or like some other weird thing. So like I'm getting better, but, oh, we're equipping the mask. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's gonna be through this.
This is where the mask said to go?
Well, there's a gate
Let's
here.
double back. We'll find a way around.
Or we could just find a way to open the gate. I mean, it's not like it's a impenetrable fortress. We have like magic and shit. Y'all, like, do they teach these kids anything these days?
Sure.
I swear. Ooh, you know what? We have runic abilities. Let's use some of them. Hiya! Oh, and also oh yeah, my birds. Oh my god, they're glorious! Oh, we haven't used those yet. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, I like them even better than the crows. What are they? They're like eagles or hawks or something, right? Okay, you know what? The shield is getting annoying, sir. My god, Atreus. Just beat the crap out of him. You know what? No. Let's turn into a wolf.
You can turn into a wolf?
Yeah, I can. Wait, she didn't know that you could turn it. How long have you been here, Atreus? The way they were talking with one another, it felt like he had been here weeks, but I guess maybe not. How would she not know this by now? Ew, that's disgusting. Oh. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have canceled it so soon, but whatever. Atreus, go! Wait, did that miss? Can you? Okay, you? No! Stop it!
Come on, Loki, try to keep
Stop
up.
using your shield. Try to keep up. I'm the one doing all the work.
Well, there's a big hole up there now.
The
Could be
sword's
our way
name is
around.
Ingrid. Okay, yes, you're right. Like I said, it's literally been like a week and a half since we did the last Atreus section of the game. So, there are going to be some little details that I might need help, like, remembering. Such as the name of the sword, which is Ingrid. Cheryl says, I'm at home. We're setting up the roller blinds for the balcony-ish? What do you mean, ish? What do you mean? You're either doing it or you're not. Come on, Cheryl. Also, did I see a chest in here? Hold on a minute. I did! Look! It's treasure! Wait, how do I get it? Sorry, Thrude. Thrude sounds like... Isn't there like a DreamWorks movie called, like, Meet the Crudes or something like that? That's what her name sounds like. Thrude sounds like crude.
Uh-huh, sure you do.
Oh yeah, she's strong. I forgot about that.
Right?
I guess. Maybe our families are just meant to be enemies.
Well, not us. I don't believe that. What I do believe is that you'll make a great Valkyrie. I'll tell your mom the same thing. Even if she scares the life out of me.
That means a lot. Thanks.
Oh,
Now,
guys.
we have a mask piece to find.
Please don't, like, take your grandfather's side at the end of all of this. I just want people to be friends. Except for Odin. He can suck a big one. Falling Sky. Ooh, that sounds cool. Okay, so it's kind of like a rain of arrows. There used to be a hunter ability in World of Warcraft where they could do something like this. Fires a cascade of disruptive sonic arrows to bombard the area. That's pretty cool. Do I like it better than what I'm using, though? There is something about this ability that I really like. I understand it's not the flashiest ability, but it's like, there's something about him just putting his bow on the ground, kneeling down, and just like shooting things. I don't know. I like it. I mean, but then again, Stinging Barrage, now that I look at it, it really doesn't do much in the way of, like, damage. I don't know. We could try this for a bit. Why don't we just try it? We'll just try it for a little bit, and if I miss the other ability, I'll just go back to it. I can do that. I'm allowed to make these decisions. It's not... See, the way that my brain works sometimes, and I have to, like, I have to remind myself that, like, things are not final unless they actually are. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always like, oh man, I don't want to use this because I really like the one that I'm using now. And then I'm like, but I can go back to the one that I'm using now if I miss it that badly. We can still use this in the meantime. Like,
No way through up here either.
there's no
Now
rule
what?
saying that I can't.
Not sure. But my gut's telling me what we need is here.
Here? Like in that room that I just walked away from? Or like just here in general? I think he just means here in general. There was nothing around here, right? Just the chest? Okay. Sorry. Man, the amount of times that I've bumped into allies in this game and they're like, oh no! Like, they're so overdramatic about Atreus being even like 2 inches away from them. Cheryl says, I'm back. Cheryl, I didn't realize you left. So you probably didn't hear me making fun of the fact that you said ish. Because you said that you were setting up the roller blinds for the balcony-ish, and I was like, no, Cheryl, you either are or you aren't. Make up your mind. Stick to your convictions, Cheryl. NC says there are consequences to killing a god. That's right, and that's why you better all not come and kill me, because... Okay, I meant that to sound a lot like cooler and smarmier, but really it fell flat on its butt. All right. Can we just find the mask piece and get this over with? I mean, honestly, Atreus. Honestly, what do you think you're doing here? What do you think you're doing, Atreus? Why do you gotta be a little shit all the time? Every time Atreus does anything, he has to do it shittily. You know what I mean? Is this a secret room, or is this the way I'm supposed to go? Y'all know how I feel about this. If this is the way I'm supposed to go, I don't want to be here yet. I want to be the other place. What? There's nothing here, though. Wait, there's nothing here? What is this? Is this a ballista? I think this is a ballista. Oh yeah, because they got, like, grapple things to shoot. But I can't do anything with it. Oh my god, you're so overdramatic. I didn't even touch you. Disney said, oh, Vinny, I just saw on Discord Cheryl said her Wi-Fi died. I wasn't paying attention either. Oh, okay. That makes Cheryl's I'm back comment sound, make a lot more sense. And Cheryl said, it's true that it's ish, because it's halfway done. We're just setting up boxes or something. Is that an abbreviation for something? I have no idea what's going on. NC says, you're the god of calling Atreus a little shit. Yes, I am. And I'm really, really good at it. I'm better than anyone else. Like no one there ever was. I'm the Pokemon master of calling Atreus a little shit. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Where am I supposed to go? Tell me. This way. Okay. This way? Wait, did we come from this direction already? I don't know. The mask is telling me it's this way, though. Actually, it's telling me it's this way. Specifically, you have to say it like that, because that's how the mask sounds, okay? I know this because the mask and I are best friends. We toss a couple back every Saturday night at the local pub and brewery. And he tells me jovial stories of a ye old time. And everyone in the pub bursts out into roaring laughter, and we all sling our arms over each other and sing sea shanties. Why am I like this? Why? It's 'cause none of you stop me, that's why. 'Cause who's gonna stop me? No one can stop us now. It just brought me back to this room. No! Stupid mask. I knew I didn't like you. John says at my place, yeah. Oh yeah, John actually has a bar. I mean, it's not like I didn't believe him, but I didn't believe him yesterday. Like, I didn't know to what, degree he actually, bartended. He posted pictures of his creations and his bar, and I guess they're, catering stuff, too, in the Discord, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Okay, help! Throod, where are we supposed to be going? The mask wants me to go the other way, but I can't go that way because there's a gate in the way. And apparently, even though you can literally move 78-ton boulders, you can't open up a gate. I don't understand it, but that's kind of what's going on here so far. Did I really give this area a good scrubbing through, really look through it, you know? Get into all those little nooks and crannies and craters and crevices. Crannies, craters, crevices. What other sea or sea-sounding words? Caves? I mean, that's kind of a broad term, but it works. I don't know. This looks why would in all the time we've played God of War, I've never seen a room that has nothing. No purpose. So, why is this section over here? Maybe we come here eventually? I don't know. And also that the NPCs have stopped talking. Atreus hasn't said a word. Thrud hasn't said a word. I don't know. I'm using my noodle, but it's my noodle is a bit limp right now. I could imagine you doing songs. We do karaoke night. What would be your pick? If I must, I mean, I will tell you, it's hilarious because I went to school for musical theater. I mean, especially the newer people like John and C probably won't know this about me unless I mentioned it. I think I might have mentioned it a moment during last night's stream, but I went to college for musical theater. I went to the American Musical and Dramatic Academy of New York City, so I have like an actual proper training and degree in musical theater performance. However, I hate karaoke. I hate it. There's something about not having preparation time. I'm not, even in college, even when we would do it in high school, I did not like anything that was impromptu. I did not like improv or anything of that sort. I like having a script. I like being prepared. I like having time to like look over everything and make decisions and have choices and have character backstory. I don't like just getting up and singing a song impromptu. It stresses me out. In fact, my husband knows this so much that one time we went and saw the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, which is a musical about a bunch of kids who are in a spelling bee and they all have real life problems, and of course you hear about it in song and dance. And it's actually a really, really good show. I would recommend it to anybody. But there's a part of the show where, like, typically they will invite several random audience members to come up and actually be spellers in the spelling bee. And these people periodically get, like, eliminated during the actual spelling bee. And I don't know the exact way that it works, but I know that usually one audience member gets pretty far in to the spelling bee, because they give the audience members like ridiculously easy words, and then they of course give the actual actors and characters like much harder words. But he volunteered me to go up and be a speller, and it was literally like I felt sick to my stomach the entire time, because I was like, the other part of that too is like, these were people that, like, these people at this theater, they knew Bill, and by extension they knew me. So they knew that I was a performer, and I was like, God damn it, now I have to have like some kind of stage presence and not be like a complete like ass up there. And it was just, I did not enjoy it. Anytime actors come out from the stage to like be a part of the audience, I hate those moments too. There was one time when he and I were watching, we went and saw Godspell at a theater in upstate New York. And honestly, this is just a really bad choice in general. I don't recommend any theater do this to their audience, but there's a scene where they took out a bucket of water, and I mean like a bucket, like a paint bucket of water with like a sponge, and they dipped the sponge in the water, and they like baptized the audience with the dirty sponge bucket water. And I wanted to die, literally and figuratively and emotionally and spiritually, all at the same time. Disney says probably mainstream musicals. Vinny is a theater kid. I mean, if I had to do something karaoke, gosh, I don't know. I mean, usually pop songs are like karaoke, you know? Like you don't often see karaoke of like musical theater numbers, and that's really what like most of my repertoire that I know that I'd be able to sing even a little bit of would be theater stuff, but Disney says that sounds hilarious. I would have loved to experience that. I would have loved to experience that. Well, at least there's somebody out there who does Disney, because it ain't me. Oh man, that whole show was a nightmare. I already didn't want to go because of the nature of the show. I don't think I need to explain why to you, Disney, but I already didn't want to be there. And then they come out and they, like, splat me with, like, dirty paint bucket sponge water. Which I'm sure was probably clean. But it was still dirty and gross. Alright, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I see, like, a thing... But... What is my... I may actually be asking somebody for help in a moment here. Find the final mask. I mean... Let me just pull out the mask again. And see if maybe the characters will, like, start giving me hints on what to do. Cheryl says, just a heads up, my Wi-Fi will be gone for a bit, so I'll be in and out of stream. Okay, Cheryl. And Disney says, oh yeah, Godspell itself does not seem like something I would like to watch, but the baptizing the audience thing sounds hysterical. NC says, yeah, this puzzle is hard. Why? It's a main story quest, so why is it hard? Alright. Like, am I okay walking away from this room? Like, the room with this gate that I can't go through? Like, is it okay to just not be here? Or does it have something to do with where I am right now? Because honestly, I've run around everywhere I feel like I can go at this point. Unless it's up here. Maybe I can get a better angle on that box from up here? If it has anything... Oh! Actually, wait, hold on. Go back. Maybe it does have something to do with that box. Let's see. Because, like, this is the upstairs. Oh my god.
It fell through the floor!
I'm aware. I am aware
It
fell through the floor. So now we can go down. Okay, that was so simple, and I ran around for like... I mean, honestly, I was a little distracted telling stories, but, you know, still. Can we climb up now?
Now we go right.
Okay.
Into a group of hellwalkers.
Oh, yay. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. Ooh, let's use our new ability. Okay, that was pretty cool, actually. Oh yeah, I was like, what is our thing? Oh yeah, it's this.
A revenant! I'll slow it down for
Wait, what? Oh no, it's a revenant! Oh no, we don't like those. Here, sword, do something! Attack her, kill her! She's bad news bears! Uh-oh. Is this working? She's actually letting me hit her in melee? They never do that.
Very, very creepy.
You've never seen a revenant before? Thrude, are you sure? Like, has your family let you do anything? Maybe you just don't know all of the bad things that your grandfather's done because you don't get out of the house ever.
Looks like there's more soundstone on the grate. You got this?
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, but wait, there's like a lot of these in here. I would like to break them out. Look, there's one right here. Oh, I was like, they don't seem to have anything in them, but I guess they do. Is that one too? Oh my gosh. Wow, there's a ton of these in here, and they all have hack silver in them. I mean, I'll take it. It's nice. I ain't complaining. All right, I think I might have just gotten them all though. John says Hairspray and Joseph are on my list for bar. Wait, so do you mean Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? My husband and I did that. It actually, I think it was the last theater show I actually ever did, because I'm not currently doing theater right now. I chose to take a step away from it because honestly, it was stressing me out more than it was bringing me joy, and I didn't like... Honestly, this is a big discussion that we don't have time for. I mean, we have time, but I ain't going too deep into it. But basically, I feel like there's a lot of unhealthy things that go on in theater. Like, I mean, just intrinsically, the whole, like, being judged by another person, being told you're too skinny, being told you're too fat, being told you're too short or too tall, or, like, blah, blah, you know, not colored enough or too pale, or, you know, there's just somebody out there that's gonna be judging you and telling you exactly what you need to be or not need to be. And in general, I just think that Mental
this place
health
blocked,
wise,
too.
it's
There
not
has
the
to be.
best
What's the
industry
mask say?
to be
So,
in.
the
My
mask's
opinion,
pull
though,
is
of
a little
course.
weird with how these buildings in white, but I think we're going the right way.
You think?
John says rainbow drinks were the clue. Oh, for Joseph, yeah. Once upon a time, I actually knew the lyrics to all of the colors in the coat, and now, of course, no. I don't think I could. I don't think I could name even maybe like 10 of them. Except, you know, obviously the basic colors that are in a rainbow: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. But then there's also like all these other colors in the song, like chartreuse and. That's honestly the only one I think, and I don't even know if that's actually one of the colors. There's just a bunch of colors. That's all you need to know. I know, amazing story. I should write that down and tell it at parties. Oops, I missed. Okay, Helheim, I know that you are literally the underworld, but can you chill out with the creepy music for just like a moment? She's like me. She asked them if they wanted some of that.
Nightmare!
Usually I say it like, you want a piece of me? But like, you know, close enough. Oh, did you get stunned? Oh no, poor widow baby. God, I hate nightmares. They're not even... You're not even difficult. You're just annoying. You're literally... You exist to like,
Wait, so this
be
way?
annoying.
Sure.
Are you messing with me? I need this to go well. I need my family to
Oh,
see
for
what
God's
I can do.
sake.
I know. We both do.
It's gonna go well. Atreus is a little shit, but he is fairly capable because he was trained by his father. Well, and some of his mother from like a very young age, of course, but you know. She taught him to hunt, and she taught him... Well, what else did she teach him? I don't know. We just went through this.
Looks like it's through here.
Let me get that for you. Okay, this thing is really fighting me. See anything in there?
Oh, I do. I see it.
There.
Nice. Whatever you shot crashed through the floor again. Let's head back and check it out.
Oh, okay.
So, I talk about my mom a lot. What's your dad like?
He's intense. Like he's trying to force me into this mold. But I'm not sure that's me.
Oof. Well, I know exactly what that's like.
Thing is, I don't know what I want. I love that you do.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, Atreus does need to do a little bit of soul searching, but also he's like 15. And I understand, you know, different times, but like when I was 15, all I knew was that I liked boys and musical theater. That was all I knew. and even those are very strong directions, like, they're, you know, you need to know more about yourself. Oh god, more enemies. Oh god, excuse me, is that a shovel? Oh no, that's like a...
Okay.
That's like a cleaver. That is not a shovel. You know what? No, you may not. You may not have a cleaver. I'm sorry, but that's not acceptable. Did I get? Okay, no, there's more. But wait, there's more. Oh! Ow! Did you just hit me during an animation? That's not fair. No. Stop it. Oh man, look at us just beating the crap out of him. Oh god, are you still alive? What is that? Wait. Oh my god. Come on.
Wow. The rush. Does it ever go away?
No, it doesn't.
Mom's gonna have a real tough time keeping me in Asgard after this.
You know, for somebody who wants to, like, do Valkyrie training and stuff, you sure have not gotten out and done anything. Like, these are just crappy Draugr. Disney said I was spot on. Oh, I was spot op for when... Okay, let me start over. I was a spot op when the theater I work at did Joseph. A little strange, but I like the music. It is a strange show. It is. And our cast was pretty strong for a group of teenagers. And John says, did you ever do the Rocky Horror Show, Vinny, or Little Shop? So Little Shop of Horrors is my favorite show on the planet. Seymour is my dream role. And I actually auditioned. I auditioned for Seymour in New York City like 5 different times, and every single theater typed me out, not because of my actual type, but because they all said I was way too young looking, that I couldn't play him yet, and to come back basically in like 10 or 15 years. And I was like, Jesus. Because you have to understand, when I was auditioning in New York, when I lived there, I was, oh God, I must have been 19, 20 years old. And I literally on stage, and I didn't have this beard or anything. I was completely like clean shaven, and obviously, you know, 12 years younger, but 13 years younger. But when I actually was on a stage with lighting on me and everything, no beard, I looked like I was 13. So actually, I think I was 22 or 23, but I got to play Frankie Epps in Parade, which is also just one of my favorite shows ever. It is an absolutely gorgeous and heartbreaking show. If you don't know Parade, I would highly recommend looking it up, but also only do it if you're okay with having a little bit of a cry. Probably an ugly cry, because it will make you ugly cry.
The mask showed it was
Speaking
straight ahead
of
earlier.
crying...
Of course the way's blocked.
Maybe they're trying to keep people out.
Speaking of crying, actually, John, I was going to ask you about this. So you're in the UK. Have you heard of the show called Ghosts? It's on the BBC, and my husband and I just found it, and we've been binge watching the episodes of it, because apparently there's an well, not apparently, I know there is. There's an American version of it that they started after the British one did pretty well. I guess the British one is now entering its 5th season, and we have like 2 episodes left of season 4. But we just got to this one episode where one of the ghosts, like, moves on unexpectedly, and then they spend the entire episode, like the rest of the ghosts and everything, and also the main characters, like, trying to figure out...
You know what to do.
Like work through their grief. And they have, like, a funeral service, and, like, I cried. And I was, like, this was, like, literally 30 minutes before stream started. I was like, I'm crying about a ghost dying. Like, the ghost died. The ghost moved on. The ghost was already dead, technically, but, you know, you grow to love these characters, and then one of them leaves the show, and you're like, oh my god. Disney says, I love Little Shop and Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've seen a few floor shows of Rocky Horror and one performance of Little Shop. And John says, you could be the dentist. That's totally you. He. How dare you?
I bet there's another way around.
How dare you?
There always is.
All right, I haven't even looked. All right, what are we doing here? We're trying to find a way around. We're trying to find through here. Is this where we're supposed to be going? Okay. All right. I'm doing my aha.
Yeah. Sweet.
Was she standing there with her arms crossed? Because she's like, I wonder if there's a way around. Like, you know, trying to like hint to me that it's literally right next to her.
I didn't always. After a bad fight with Mom, I snuck out to them in training. Somehow, every movement they made had such purpose, like they knew exactly where they needed to be. And in that moment, so did I.
Oh, okay, Rinhara.
So, where to now?
Okay, I know that that's not actually you. You're on a different account. But your name is escaping me. But hello, and welcome back. Says, ho, I just woke up. I slept at 2 p.m. yesterday, lol. And Bill says, Disney, Godspeed has great tunes. It's just the book and the subject matter that's meh. Godspeed? Do you mean, oh, you mean Godspell? I think you mean Godspell. Why is my mouse is like vibrating? Is it the mask?
Looks like it's through here.
Wait, through where? Through
The
here?
training gave me...
Oh.
Too heavy?
Shut up. Something's blocking it.
I'll take a look, but I want to hear the rest.
Deal.
Not bad.
I know. As I was saying, seeing the Valkyries fight, all strength and style, no apologies, it gave me clarity. For the first time, I saw my path forward, clear as day.
Okay, well, when you know what you want to do, you know what you want to do. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Yeah. I don't know how that didn't just, like, blow Atreus' eardrums out, but sure. Okay, so that's the door we were trying to get through, and we are now through it.
Too bad giants have to follow
We are now
prophecy.
through it.
Who cares? Make your own path, just like we've been doing here.
Oh, I didn't really need to pick that up, but I did. Oh no. Oh no, more of these Helheim ships. The last time we were on one of these Helheim ships, it was just a big battle sequence, and we were in the air, and
Now let's
it was just so chaotic. I do not wish to re-experience that. Yadalier Timber. What is that? What does that use to upgrade? Can I go through here? Disney says, oh, I can understand that, Bill. Musical theater often has
Step
iffy
aside,
subject
Bill,
matter
man.
and beautiful music. This is true.
This one's stuck too! But I feel it weakening.
Is it? Am I supposed to...
Maybe I should just shut up and concentrate.
Am I supposed to help? What? Guys, I don't...
Maybe I should just shut up and concentrate.
Shut up and concentrate. Am I supposed to punch the wall? What do you want me to do? Y'all, I don't know if I'm supposed to be helping her.
Come on, Loki.
I like how she's like, come on, Loki. Okay, Thrud, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Can I help in some way? I don't see anything to shoot. Are y'all as confused as I am? Am I supposed to help?
I can feel it. It's definitely budging.
Are they for real with this? What am I supposed to do?
Maybe I should just shut up.
Got it.
Sure looks like it.
Bring it on.
I just like why did that have to? Okay. To be fair, it was sort of me not seeing something, but like also, I feel like they could have guided me to that a little bit easier than they did. Ow. Okay, you know what? Stop it. No. No ninja. No ninja. God, there's so many enemies. I mean, I know that we are in the land of the undead, I get it. I understand it, but like, still. God, this one has a lot of health.
Not bad. Guess we make a good team.
Yeah.
Where to now?
Cheryl is back. Hello, Cheryl. Rin's, okay, so Rinhara, I know that that's not your name. I know that you're on a different account than the
wish we
one
could
I
get past
originally
that
met you on.
stupid
Remind me what your name is, please, so that I know what to call you. But they say, does Atreus not have a shield? Yeah, he does. It's this. He has a shield. I was using it to break... I was using it to, like, break the, Draugr shields. The ones that had the shields up. Disney says, hydrate everyone. No, you! And by the way, I see we have 9 viewers in here and only 6 likes, so that means 3 of you must not love me. How's that? How's that for a mental guilt trip? Did that work? Is that a good way to ask people to like your stream? Am I allowed to do that? Look, it's my stream. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. If I want to get naked and dance around on my table, I'll do it. Actually, I won't do that. I'm pretty sure that is illegal. Well, like, I don't know if it's illegal, but it's against the terms of service, I'm pretty sure. Because this ain't... Look, this is YouTube. This ain't OnlyFans, alright? I don't have an OnlyFans. Y'all are gonna have to pay me a lot more to start one of those. Cheryl says, ooh, Chinese food. Ooh. Oh, Disney says, hey, I'm gonna pop out for a bit. Dinner just got here. Chinese food. Oh. I don't know why I'm jealous. I mean, I'm not even really hungry. I had dinner. But Chinese food does kind of sound good. Alright, I see these, like, sticks and stuff in the way of something that I could potentially climb up if these sticks and stuff were not in the way. I also love how I call them sticks, but they are literally wooden beams. Those are possibly as far away from sticks as you could get, but here we are. Okay, so this is here, and I can't do anything with it. I guess I have to go this way? What is with the winds? Am I gonna get knocked off by the winds? Wait, didn't we come from this direction? Oh yeah, because that's the thing. Okay, so what? Hold on a moment. Man, Helheim is not my favorite realm. I'll tell you that right now. It's not my favorite. Alright, come on, Mask. Help me out here. Oh, of course, it's through the gate.
Here, but yeah, it's blocked.
Oh yeah, it's blocked by a gate. Literally, you could just, like, you see that? You could just knock off that little weakened-looking bit of steel right there and climb through. Like, why are they so useless? They're like, oh no, like, I can push this giant 8 billion pound boulder, but I can't get through this gate that is made out of, like, really rusty and frail looking, like, metal. Oh no, it's too difficult. I just feel like we're not using our imaginations as well as we could be. That's all. I feel like... Oh, is she gonna do something? Do something.
What if I move this?
So I was waiting for
you.
you. So I was waiting for you to do that. Well, that's not a me problem. That's a you problem.
See if you can find a way to cut the crate down on the other side. I'll wait here.
Cut the crate down.
I don't have a fancy way up like you do.
Oh.
Got it.
You probably should get a grapple launcher. They're pretty handy. Or whatever this is that I'm using. Let me guess, though. I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna get attacked by enemies.
She should know the truth, right? Yeah, guess so.
Hey, you talking to me?
No. Just talking to Ingrid.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting.
Oh, right. Brian. Okay, thank you for reminding me of your name. I knew it wasn't... I knew that it was different.
Can I get a better view
than your actual username that you're on right now. Ooh, a golden chest. Why does this feel like a trap? Usually you don't just get golden chests for free. Wrath of the Wolf summoned 3 wolves. This is like the first thing he had in the original game. I mean, it's pretty basic, and honestly, I really like our falcons, and I've already upgraded them. They're very powerful, so I'm just gonna stick with the falcons. It is very interesting to me that the falcons are falcons, though. So, I know that there was a raven runic summon in the first game. That was the one that I ended up sticking on and using. But, like, was there also a falcon one in the first game, or is the falcon one the replacement for the ravens? And if it is a replacement for the raven one, then that is interesting to me, because obviously Odin is in this game, and we're helping Odin right now, and Odin's, like, animal affinity is raven. Ooh. Nice.
You did it!
Better get back.
I knew it! I knew they were gonna do this to me. I knew they were gonna do this.
I got it!
Go!
Mess him up!
Oh god, she is... Okay, just go. Just go, come on. Come on, sword! Is this actually... Come on, this is working. This is working. Does this heal me? Is there another one? Oh my god, there's another one. Ow! Rude! Rude lady! Come on, sword, kick her butt. Okay, I'm not a fan of you. Come on. Come on. Ooh, why is my camera is not working. Ooh, that's weird. Oh, is it because of the... Oh my gosh, is that actually what was happening? Remember, like... Actually, the only person who probably remember this is maybe Disney, but my camera was doing weird things in the first game, too, when we were playing on PC, and I always thought it was the PC, but now I'm like... Maybe it's just this game's, like, auto-target thing is weird. Alright, now that I have... Well, I was gonna say soloed the two, Reavers? Is that what they're called? Why? Revenants. Revenants.
All right, the path's open.
Now that I've soloed
Let's
them,
go.
except I haven't, because obviously,
The
like,
mask
the
is
sword
freaking
did
out.
help us out.
We must be close.
Good, I hope we are. Because I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go back and play as Kratos and punch things, Atreus. Atreus, that's how angry I am with you. Everyone knows that I love playing with bow and arrow, but like, not even right now do I care, Atreus, because
Who's
you're
that?
just such a little
Don't
shit.
look at me. You're the one who's been here before.
It's probably nothing.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
So, no, we haven't unlocked the bear transform yet. I mean, I will say that's probably not a spoiler because he obviously transforms into a bear at the beginning of the game. And it's pretty easy to put 2 and 2 together that you're eventually going to be able to transform into the bear. But I will say, again, just as a reminder, try to be very careful with spoilers. If it looks like we haven't unlocked something yet, don't even talk about it. I don't want to know. But yeah, I imagine we will be able to become a bear. We just can't
so
yet.
close. Besides, I don't think it's dangerous.
Are we looking at the same thing? Maybe. He's locked up for a good reason.
Is that a giant
I
wolf?
can feel what he's feeling. It's
What
a
is
giant
it?
thing. Look, he just wants to be free.
Is that who I
He's
think it
must be
is?
behind it. Trust me.
That's
All right,
not...
Let's start with the lock not near
Oh, no.
its teeth.
No, that can't be. This is totally gonna be a boss fight. I'm gonna be fighting a giant wolf, aren't I?
There we go.
Heavy sleeper. Let's do the next.
Okay. Everyone just be very quiet. Let's not wake up the little doggy. Just a tiny little doggy. Guys, knock it off with the... Okay, seriously, knock it off with the spoilers. If I have to ask you again, I'm gonna silence you guys. I'm being serious now. Guys, I don't know the name of this creature, and I definitely did not know it was the cousin of Fenrir. Stop it. Stop doing that. My god.
There.
Looks like there was another one under his foot.
He was just very uncomfortable, that's all. Oh, I see, okay. Oh look, now we gotta get real close, like.
Look out!
You're welcome, mangy mutt.
Oh, see?
Let's look in the chamber he was
We did a
guarding.
good thing. We didn't have to fight the giant dog. I'm pretty happy about that, actually, because I don't even know how that would have worked as a boss fight. I mean, they would have found a way, but, you know. No, Brian, not even a maybe. Don't add a maybe. I'm not
How?
dumb. If you say
Not
something like that,
responding.
you're like, I don't know, maybe
This
it's
has
the
never happened.
You
cousin.
said
Like,
trust
just don't say
And we
anything.
let that thing loose. Grandfather's gonna kill me. We gotta get out of here. Come on.
Well, wait, so but you do admit that your grandfather imprisoned that creature? I don't know, imprisoning a dog in hell doesn't really seem like something the nice guy does, though, Thrude. Wait, did we just get the last piece? I don't even know if we just got the last piece. Did we? I don't know, maybe we did. Uh-oh. I hear roaring.
Maybe it's back here somewhere.
Through. It's gonna be okay.
Is she gonna die to this dog?
I shouldn't have listened to you.
Look, if I made a mistake, I'll fix it. I can find the piece.
Oh, wait, he said... Wait, so the piece wasn't there? Alright.
You absolute, unqualified moron! You know that thing tears holes between realms, right? Well, I suppose I should expect nothing.
Why is he yelling at just me when Thrud helped us?
Don't call me a half-breed.
Ugh.
I will call you whatever I like, Junior.
Leave him alone. It was a mistake.
No! The mistake was allowing you to think that you were Rennie. You helped him, didn't you? What side are you on anyway, Guppy?
Try me and find out.
Oh. And what are you going to do exactly? You see, everyone takes it easy on you because they are afraid of your father. I am not. That fat, drunken, utter piece of trash! Hey!
Again!
Yes, yes, the dumb does not fall far from the tree. Very well, then. Give me your best shot. You have a lot to learn, little girl. Starting with who your family is and who it is not.
Just wait until I'm a Valkyrie.
Oh. You really believed the Allfather would allow that to happen? Please do not let this little weasel feed your delusions any longer.
Enough!
So close.
Stop! He just wants to make you mad.
Yeah? Well, it worked.
Well, you toddlers are boring. If you are finished throwing your little tantrum, we should go now. Because I cannot wait to watch you explain this mess to the Allfather. Oh, it's going to be glorious. Hugin!
Wait, who's Hugin? Oh, Hugin and Moonin. Right, the birds, the two birds. Hugin and Moonin. I remember, because I laughed at their names.
Let's check his study. Oh, boy, is he going to lose it.
Father will have my back.
After the Allfather sent him away sulking with his tail between his legs? Doubtful. And you, Loki of the Jotnar. I am haunted by your incompetence. It keeps me up at night.
Oh my god, shut up, Heimdall.
Whatever.
No, seriously, I find the hues and shades of your shortcomings almost moving. If we could only somehow harness your uselessness, we could fuel this entire city.
Fine. It's all on me. Just leave her out of it.
I don't need your help, Loki.
Sorry.
Save it for the Allfather.
I really hope to kill you someday, Heimdall. I'm just letting you know.
Keeping the Allfather waiting will only make things worse for you.
Okay, the game wasn't
But
letting
by
me
all
move
means,
forward for a second.
Dig yourself a deeper hole.
I want to steal things from his office first, if that's okay. Bill says, where's Ron Weasley when you need him for the sleeping giant dog? And why does he have such a terrible case of pink eye? Honestly, I would assume that it has something to do with his being able to, like, see people's, like, thoughts and emotions and immediate futures or something. But they haven't really explained it. He's the only one with glowy eyes, though. I'll tell you that much. He's the only one so far out of all the Aesir that we've seen that have glowy eyes. Gold the Fox says, "Hello, I'm back, and good news. What is the good news?" All right, let's. I guess let's go. So to be clear, we didn't get the mask piece, and we released a dog that can tear, that can rip holes in time and space or something. Is that what just happened? Great.
We have a lot to discuss.
Loki, I'll meet you in your room when I'm finished here. Shouldn't be long.
Okay.
My mission went quite well, Allfather. Secured the item we've discussed. The mask, on the other hand, well, they are merely children.
Are they gonna say something for me eavesdropping? Hi.
The adults need to talk now, Loki. Run along and play.
Oh, shut up. Fox says, I'm almost have 100. Oh, okay. So, who have you been in our live streams before? I feel like I remember your name, but I will tell you, I don't do anything like sub for subs, and I think it's actually kind of rude when people come in to try to advertise their own channels in my live chat. So I will just ask that you I'm happy for you and everything, but I'm not gonna read your comment. I think that's kind of borderline kind of rude.
Thanks a lot.
It's rude.
I truly am happy for you though. I really am.
Everything was fine until you showed up.
I'll make it up to you. I swear.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Okay, so she doesn't want to talk. This is her room. I guess I will go to my room then. So nothing went right. Everybody's mad. We got nothing. We released terror into the world. Good.
I really messed up. It's times like this I really miss home. Ingrid, did you have a home? Before you came here? Someone who took care of you? That sounds like a yes. Maybe I could help you find them without, screwing it up. Sound like a plan?
Come in. Come in. You may enter. Really, you're gonna make me open the door? Come on now. Uh-oh.
May I come in?
Yes.
I heard what Heimdall had to say. I'd like to hear it from you. What happened?
It wasn't there. I was wrong.
Well, we all make mistakes, son. But freeing Garm, that was a big one. Chaos is already spilling out into the other realms. We're safe here in Asgard, but everywhere else.
I think I want to go home now.
Okay, if that's what you want. I meant it when I said you're not a prisoner here. It's your choice. Go, clear your mind. I know you'll be back. But before you go, I'll need the mask back. It's not that I don't trust you, you understand? It's the company you keep. Oh, and Ingrid?
Please, I need to go.
God, this is awful to watch. There's so much tension here.
Loki, when you do decide you're ready to continue our work here, Hugin will be waiting for you in your old home. You screwed up. Doesn't change the fact that you're welcome here. Oh, and say hi to Mimir for me.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to be back.
Ugh. Lexi says hello. Hello, Lexi. And also, I will read this. Fox says, sorry is what I meant. I'm not trying to get people from here to sub, just me saying. Okay. Bill says he looks like a TV actor I can almost recognize, and I wonder if that actor is voicing him. So, Hun, just so you know, all of the characters in this game and the previous version, and other Sony PlayStation games, like, for example, Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, they actually have the actors in suits, like green screen suits, and they do all of their own acting. So, like, the actual facial expressions, the acting that character who is, like, Odin, that's all actually done by the actor who plays him. And even though they obviously, like, the characters look different than the actors, they do often take facial structures and features from the actors and incorporate them into the characters, depending on who it is. Like, obviously, Kratos doesn't, like, the guy who actually voices and plays Kratos doesn't really look a lot like him. He's actually a big black man. Kratos is not a big black man. He's a big man, but they don't really even share the same facial features because Kratos is, like, a very pre-established, recognizable character. But, like, Freya's actress, if you look her up, she actually does look a lot like Freya looks a lot like the lady who plays her. In the last game, there was a character named Baldur who was Freya's son, and the guy who plays Baldur actually looks a lot like Baldur. So they did incorporate the actual actors into the designs of those characters. So it actually would not surprise me if the guy who's playing Odin in this game actually looks like Odin. I would say look. In fact, why don't I look it up? Oh, you know what? Actually, hon, why don't you look it up? Because I'm afraid to spoil myself on anything, and I'm afraid that if I go into, like, the IMDb cast list for this game, that I'm going to see a character we haven't seen yet or something and spoil something big. So, but I imagine the guy, I mean, you can tell me who plays him, though. Like, if you find out, tell me who plays him, and I'll Google that person's name. You have a good night, too, as well, Fox. It was nice to see you. Lexi says, I guess I don't have a specific set-in-stone goal this year, most overall being better with my health. That's a good New Year's resolution. Lexi is alluding to the fact that the poll for tonight, by the way, for those of you watching in the future who can't see the poll for tonight is, are you planning to make a New Year's resolution this year? And of course, it's mostly a yes or no thing. It's a yes or a nope. And if you said yes, then I say to say what in chat. So for Lexi, I think you might be maybe the only one who's actually, like, told me in chat. But it does have 75% saying yes, so it does seem like most people who voted tonight have some kind of resolution maybe in mind for the new year. Bill says Richard Schiff plays Odin. Okay, let's see. Richard Schiff. Oh yeah, he totally looks like him. Yeah. Yep, that's him. That is the guy who plays Odin for sure. Do you know him from anything? Is that why, like, does he look familiar because you actually know him from something? Oh yeah, he says was on West Wing, and that is who I thought it was. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. See, isn't that cool? And John says, look at Brock, the blue guy. When I see him in real life, I was like, well, that's cool. Who plays Brock? Somebody give me the name of Brock's actor, and I'll look him up next. It is really, isn't that so, like, Bill, actually, Bill and I were talking about this in the car the other day. I think we were on the way to dinner, and I was just telling him how cool it is because, you know, like, we're now in a day and age where actors who are, like, no longer do you just voice a character in a video game. At least some video games. Like, not every, you know, video game genre or studio has kind of gotten on board to what, like, God of War and the Horizon series is doing, but I do hope that they continue moving in this direction, because it's really cool that voice actors, like, actors are not just voicing characters anymore, they're actually getting to play the characters. Literally in movement and facial features and everything, and I think it really lends itself, it like really adds to the depth of the game, the story, the like immersion, and it also, it's gotta be a nice boon to the people who actually animate the characters, because I'm sure they still have to do a lot of tweaking and everything and actually, you know, make sure that these models of these characters are in the right place at the right time and stuff, but for the most part, it sounds like it might help them out a lot too. You know, instead of having to animate each little individual cheek or, you know, muscle or whatever in the character's face, you now have technology that can allow an actor, a trained actor, to kind of do that part of it for you. Because even though I'm sure the, you know, historically the people who have been animating characters in video games, they're very good at what they do, you can't really beat the real thing. So why not use the real thing? I mean, I don't know, it's just, it's very interesting to me, and as an actor, I look at technology like that, and I think it's so amazing, and I think it's really cool how, like, the acting world and the gaming world are kind of colliding right now. It's just, it's nice to see it. NC says it's Robert Craighead? Okay. Robert... Craighead? Okay, I can kind of see it. I mean, he has hair, and I think that that kind of throws me off. I mean, I will say, he doesn't... Brock is blue, for starters. He also has, like, a dwarven beard. This guy, in pretty much all of his pictures, he doesn't really... He's got, like, a little bit of a goatee in some of them, but he doesn't have, like, a full-on beard. But, like, I can see it. Definitely in the eyes and the nose and the mouth, for sure. For sure. Cheryl says motion capture stuff is pretty cool. It is. If you guys ever get time, you should look up some behind-the-scenes stuff for, like, this game, or maybe the Horizon series, if you guys know that game. And you can actually, like, watch the actors, like, act out the scenes in their, like, green screen suits. It's really cool. So this is Garm. So I was going to eventually learn the name of this dog, without my live chat telling me, but it is Garm. I know I really made the wrong call on this one, but in my defense, I saw a chained up wolf in bad shape. I thought maybe if I freed this guy, he'd be happier, or maybe even a friend. How could I possibly know it would tear open realms and wreak absolute havoc? I know he must have been hurting bad, and animals are dangerous when they're hurting, but I wish he'd let me help him. Now I don't know what's going to happen to him or any of us, I guess. I don't know. He will either become a boss, or he will, like, we will help him again and he will join up with us.
You might be waiting a while.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's talking to the Raven of Odin. Okay, so let's kind of wrap our brains around what's happening here. So Kratos went to bed with the plan in his head that he is going to go to Asgard to kill Heimdall to get Atreus back, but now Atreus is willingly coming back. Is Atreus going to enter Sindri's house and Kratos will be there and will prevent all of that needless death from happening? Or will Kratos already be gone and in Asgard? I don't know. This is... Well, it's a turn of events. It's a turn of events. Oh, of course. Of course, because they're... Why are there always so many Draugr around the house? Honestly, do we need to, like, call the Draugr control guy? I don't think he's sprayed in a while. I think we need him to spray the house. Honestly, it's you can't go this long without having your house sprayed for Draugr. And look, I know it's a little bit expensive. It's a little bit expensive to have the Draugr pest control guy come out all the time, but like, it's for the best.
Freeing Garm. How did I screw up so badly?
I don't know, Atreus, but honestly, I'm a little more worried for how your dad is gonna react to all of this. Brian says The Walking Dead. One of the best behind the scenes look at what they used for game is on the movie Rise of the Planet apes because it was the same green screen things, technology, says John. Yeah. I mean, the thing is video games didn't do it first. But I think they're doing it, like, I don't want to say they're doing it best, like, better than film, obviously. Like, film has high... Well, I don't know, I was gonna say film has higher budget, but I don't even know if that's accurate anymore. Honestly, video games are very expensive to make. Hey, at least video games are more fun, in my opinion. I like movies well enough, but they do not hold a lick to a video game, in my opinion, because I get to actually play the video game.
No running away this time. Almost home. It's gonna be fine.
No, it's not.
Everything's fine.
Is Garm gonna rip a... No, this can't be this simple. Oh, what is gonna happen? I don't have... I'm so tired.
No.
I'm so tired.
Wait, it's you.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm killing things.
Where's Father? It won't stop until I close that bone tear. Atreus, help keep them off me.
Okay, I'm trying. No, you leave Brock alone. Who? Like, I just have to keep them off of Freya, right? Just as long as they're off of Freya. Oh my God, Brock. Come on, Freya. Can you close that rift tear a little bit faster? So is this because we released the doggy? This is our fault, isn't it? Of course it is. Oh look, there's a timer. I just realized. Okay, so I have to what? Not die for that amount of time? I can not die for that amount of time.
Power. Atreus, come help me with the spell.
What?
I'll show you how.
Okay,
Tell me when.
Lassa.
Oh, I'm mashing the button. Okay. No! Come on, it's just a Draugr. Ew. Oh, is that Kratos?
Father,
Yep.
off your back. Help Freya. I will draw them to me.
Yay! Oh look, it's our... Oh no. Wait, new rage path, Spartan Wrath? Oh my God, what is Spartan Wrath? Is this another version of the Spartan Rage? Do we need 3 versions of Spartan Rage? I'm just saying, do we need it? Do we need it though? Am I being forced to use the... Oh no, I can punch! Although I'll tell you what, like, the spear was kind of, like, Oh, I'm real slow now. Okay, you know what? Stop it! Oh God. Honestly, poking things was working out pretty well. What is this? What is it doing? I guess I'm a little confused at what it's actually doing. I don't... Oh God, okay. Ooh, R3, go!
Watch out!
Oh my God! This is madness! No. This is Sparta! He has a shield!
Is it over? No thanks to you.
Oh. He's not gonna do anything. Yeah, Tyr's useless now.
Atreus. Has the runaway returned and brought all this with him?
Just hold still. I told you I'm fine.
No.
You're bleeding. Quit your blubbering.
Oh God. It's awkward.
What do I call you?
Huh?
just happened?
It's all my fault. The Hellwalkers... They're everywhere. Everywhere.
That is not your fault.
Yes, it is. There was a wolf in hell. He was in chains and I set him free. I thought that if...
Garm? Great bleeding fuck, lad. You freed Garm.
Garm?
God.
Who freed Garm? That's madness. Surely not you, young one.
If the Hound of Hell is loose, he'll chew through the fabric of the realms. Hellwalkers are just the beginning. What were you thinking?
Aye, this is a fuck-up of not insignificant proportions.
What would drive you to such mischief? Is this Loki's doing?
Enough. Leave him. Atreus has made a mistake. One that we will fix together.
Grand. Now, if you don't mind, I'd rather stay here. I've had my fill of visits to Helheim.
One problem. I'm not sure I have a way back to Elon.
Perhaps the squirrel does.
I need to speak with you at once. At once, I say.
All right, well, Ratatosker has to speak with us at once, he says.
Gentlemen, I apologize for my brusque tone, but whatever has lately transpired in Helheim is completely unacceptable. I must insist you remedy the situation without further delay. I implore you, return to Helheim post-haste and undo whatever it is you've done.
How is that helpful? We know. Like, we know.
And, might I add, never do it again.
All right, fine. Should I just do this now? I didn't get any more, like... Can I upgrade any of my stuff? What is this? Oh yeah, this new Spartan Rage thing. So what is this? Press L3 and R3 to consume a chunk of Spartan Rage, and charge down an enemy with your current weapon, dealing a large amount of damage with additional weapon effects. Killing the enemy heals a small amount. I feel like Wrath and Valor and Fury all basically do the same thing, in different ways. And maybe that's the point, and honestly, I feel like with my current build, probably Fury is the way to go, because... when you're in Spartan Rage, you can't apply the poison with the Lost Lunda set. Or wait, is Fury the one I'm talking about? No, Valor. I think Valor is probably the way to go. Because this says press L3 and R3 to consume a chunk of Spartan Rage and gain a moderate burst of health. Time it right before being hit to negate the incoming attack, gain additional burst of healing, and grant a melee attack bonus. The melee attack bonus is sort of why... I think that Valor might be the way to go with the build that I'm using, but it also says you have to time it right. So is the timing thing only... do you only have to time it right to get the the negation on the attack? Or do you also... does the timing also dictate whether or not you get the melee attack bonus? Do you always get the melee attack bonus no matter when you use it? I don't know. Honestly, maybe I should probably just use it and try to figure out all that stuff. Bill says Ratatosker photo. Oh, this is the guy that plays Ratatosker? And now that God of War Ragnarok's out, here's the obligatory goofy motion capture photos of me suited up to perform Ratatosker. It's a very attractive look. I know. Thank you. The dots all over his face. The, weirdly specific green screen crotch. Like, only his crotch is green. Well, and then he's got, lines down, one of his legs that are green. But it's mostly he's in a black suit, and his crotch is green. It's pretty funny. So Brian, during that whole scene, he was like, you're gonna love the next scene. Is that a spoiler? I don't think that that's a spoiler, but I will say, when people say stuff like that, it usually kind of irritates me more than it makes me excited. It's nothing like personally against you, and I understand the urge to want to like tell somebody, oh man, you're gonna love this part, because honestly, I've done that before too. But as I have gotten older and as I've been doing YouTube more, I've kind of realized that oftentimes, like, the person on the receiving end of that is not like... Usually, if anything, you telling me that a part coming up is gonna be really cool only kind of like braces me for it, and I would rather, honestly, usually it's more fun when I'm completely caught off guard by stuff. So, I mean, I won't say that you can't say stuff like that, but I will say that it's usually not my favorite thing to read. But I mean, no hard feelings or anything. Disney's back. Disney, how long have you been back, or how long have you been gone? You probably left during the, like, Thrud section, didn't you? Disney says, what did I miss? Glad to see we're back with Kratos. Oh my god, Disney, you always pop out during the, like, crazy parts. So, Disney, did you see the part where we released Garm, the Hound of Helheim, who can tear, like, holes in the fabric of time and space? Did you see that part? Did you see the part where we went back and told Odin that we didn't want to, like, be there anymore and we wanted to go home, and he gave us, like, a guilt trip, and he took back the sword, and he took back the parts of the mask? Did you see the part where we came back to the house and Freya and Mimir, Freya and Mimir and Kratos and Sindri and Brock were being attacked by Hellwalkers, and we had this, like, heart-wrenching reunion where Kratos looked at Atreus, who, like, came out of the fog and was like, what do I call you? And then Atreus just broke down into tears and hugged him, and then Kratos almost started crying. Did you see any of that? You literally missed, like, so much, Disney. Oh, this is going to be one you're probably going to have to go back and watch some of that stuff. Oh, right, you did tell me you were leaving for dinner. That's right. I left to eat dinner. I had orange chicken. Oh, man, I'm kind of jealous. That sounds really good. Brian says, I'm eating cookies for my breakfast. That's not a breakfast. Unless it's, what is that cereal? Cookie Crisp. Unless it's Cookie Crisp. Cookie Crisp can be breakfast. It's cookies, but also a cereal. Disney says, Atreus isn't a little shit anymore? I guess not. I mean, when you ask him, what do I call you? And then he just breaks down into tears and hugs you. I think that's a good sign, right? I don't know. I don't know if he's done with his fuckery, though. I'm not gonna lie, because Odin, when we were leaving, he was like, if you want to come back, you can find Hrunin in Freya's old house or something. He told Atreus, but really he was telling me, the player, where to go back to Asgard, I guess. I don't know. Brian says, no, they don't sell that in my country. It's Cocoa Crunch and Milo? I don't know. But yeah, there's a cereal here in the United States called Cookie Crisp, and it's literally just tiny little cookies. It's just a box full of tiny, tiny little cookies. Like, and I mean like tiny. And you put milk on them and you eat them like a cereal. Do I want to switch to Valor and just try? Why don't we just dip our toes in? I know I said I wasn't going to say that anymore after last night's stream, but it's kind of funny. Let's just dip our toes in. Let's actually, can't I just test this out, like, immediately? Rah! Okay, no. I just pressed the buttons and nothing happened. Oh,
and if you must imperil the fabric of reality in the future, please do the courtesy of notifying me.
Ratatusker, who are you? Like, really, who are you? How do you exist? How important are you in the grand scheme of all of this? How do you have...
Advance, if at all possible.
Okay. What if I go back in here, though? Can we talk... Oh, wait, woo. Frozen Spark. Fleeting remnants of a frozen flame. Collect 6 to restore... Oh, come on! Just give me a frozen flame!
Well, as little further delay as possible, then.
Gonna make me collect 6 pieces
Sindri,
of a frozen flame.
Okay. What happened to your head?
Are you kidding? You did this.
I did?
Yes, with your bear claws.
I didn't know.
Hey, don't you two start up again.
Can't you see my head pounding?
Are you okay, Brock? I was a little worried there about Brock, honestly. NC says... Actually, I don't know what NC says. NC says Sonny Soljic play the little shit. Wait, is that the name of the... Oh, is that the name of the actor? Sonny... It is. It is the name of the actor. So is this the kid who plays him in this game, or is that the kid who played him in the previous game? That's the one that plays him in this game? I see it, though. You know what? He has big hair. And the big hair throws it off, but if you kind of just imagine him without all of that big hair, you can definitely see Atreus' face. You definitely can. Disney, we've been talking about all of the actors that play the characters and how they... Like, the guy who plays Odin looks... Not exactly, but pretty much exactly like Odin. It's fascinating. Cheryl says Milo, great drink. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Y'all are talking about fancy overseas things. I think, anyway. All right, let's see what Brock and Sindri have to say.
I see that whole stop something bad from happening plan worked just like magic.
Enough.
Wait, is that it? That's it? That's the whole conversation? All right, fine. Can I actually... Ooh, and look!
Atreus?
We can upgrade Atreus' bow. Oh, wait, which bow do I want to use? Bow abilities and runic summons have significantly reduced cooldowns. Regular arrows are fired in a burst. Greatly increased status damage. Greatly increased stun from melee attacks and bow shots. I do kind of like the basic bow because the extra stun is nice. But then again, bow abilities and runic summons having a significantly reduced cooldowns, that could be pretty good too. What does it mean by regular arrows are fired in a burst? Because honestly, I couldn't tell the difference between the bow we're using now and the original bow that we got. I can't seem to tell the difference, and I don't know why. Like, it says fire them in a burst, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Like, it doesn't fire them all at once, if that's what it means, or what it's trying to say. Why don't we just stick with the... Actually, this is the poopy Aesir bow. We don't like the Aesir. Maybe I should just go back to this bow. I mean, I can upgrade it. It's really cheap to upgrade
Make good use of it.
Let's go back to this. Let's do some more stun damage and whatnot. I mean, I could probably upgrade all of them. I have the materials. We have the technology. Also, why can't I see, like, a visual change? Like, why do these... I'm sure the bows look different, but I can't tell... I can't see them. Oh, and Bill posted a picture of Atreus' actor. Yeah, look at how much hair he has. Atreus does not have that much hair. But yeah, that's... So he plays him in this game, then. Oh yeah, 5 more days till God of War Ragnarok. Y'all ain't ready. Honestly, he's probably right. Because every time any cutscene happens ever, I basically have an aneurysm. Adam J. Harrington plays Sindri. Ooh. Adam J. Harrington. Holy smokes! Wait. Did I type his name in wrong? Wait, really? Are we sure? I mean, he doesn't... Look, I'm just gonna say, he's really hot, and Sindri's not really, really hot. So, like, unless I'm looking up the wrong Adam J. Harrington... Disney, I need you to look this one up, and you tell me what your initial reaction is, because, like... Right, NC says Ryan Hurst plays Thor. Okay. Oh yeah, he definitely looks like Thor. Yeah, for sure. Bill says that's him. It's on his IMDb. Wow. So, I mean, I would say out of all of them, the guy that plays Sindri probably looks like his character the least. I mean, there's like a little bit of similarity, but Sindri kind of has like a very, very gaunt face and like big bug eyes. And that guy does not have, he at least doesn't have bug eyes. I mean, he has a slender face, but not like super gaunt. Like, Sindri's face is pretty gaunt. And I mean, we can't see it here. Like, can I get a good view? There we go. Like he does not look like Sindri. That's Sindri right there. He doesn't really look like Sindri. Disney said, "Oh, he's pretty, not my type, but he's certainly more attractive than Sindri." Well, yes. I think we can all probably agree on that. So what is this stupid exclamation mark that will not go? Look, it won't go away. Guys, I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied by the exclamation point. Go away! I've checked everything. I've checked everything. There's nothing that I haven't seen, game. Nothing. Please. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. I thought, oh, well, maybe it's the bow. Maybe it was because we didn't have Atreus with us or something. But no, Atreus is now back. The bow is back. It's not the bow. I don't know what it is. Honestly, it appeared when we got the spear, so I'm assuming it's a spear-related thing, but... Ben, okay, this is the last person I'm gonna look up for tonight at least. Ben Pendergast plays Tyr. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see it. I can see it in this guy's face. I mean, obviously Tyr has like a really long beard and a lot more hair than this guy does, but yeah, I can see it. I can see that for sure. Okay, so I really kind of wanted to come in here to see if I could, A, talk to the characters, but also to see if I could upgrade anything. But, like, we haven't gotten any more Asgardian ingots. They just, like, don't exist. So, and I can't upgrade the amulet. Alright, here's the deal. We're at 2 hours and 8 minutes in. Those of you that have played this game, here is your time to shine. The moment you've all been waiting for. I'm going to ask you for your opinion, your spoiler-free opinion. Okay, have I made myself clear? Spoiler-free opinion. The next part of the game, I'm assuming we go back to Helheim and we probably fight Garm, okay? How involved is that section? Is it going to take longer than an hour and a half? Is it going to take me longer than an hour and a half, or should I be okay to do this next section? Actually, you know what, y'all? I'm vetoing any opinion that y'all might have. Even if it's not a particularly long section, I just realized I did say at the start of the stream that if we had time at the end of the stream, we would do this quest, Spirit of the Rebellion, which is the one that Derlin gave us. So actually, we're gonna do this quest. We're gonna do this quest instead of going and chasing after Garm. I'm assuming the game will let me. If the game doesn't let me, I'm gonna be actually, just in case. Let's just save, just in case. We'll go through here, and we will... Wait, where do we need to go? Do we need to go to Svartalfheim? Probably. Does it tell me where I need to go? It says, yeah, a giant dwarf statue in the bay. That has to be Svartalfheim. NC says, please, last one. Seungwon Cho plays the big squirrel. Oh no, I already, that Bill posted a picture. He already beat you to that one. You should scroll up a little bit in the live chat and look at Bill's link. It's an oh no, it's actually further up than that, isn't it? Yeah, it's further up. He said Ratatosker photo, and he posted a Twitter post. Disney says, "Oh, thank you, Vinny. Side questy end to the stream," and then she did one of these. And Cheryl says, "Oh, I know Seungwon Cho. Is that the YouTuber? Is he a YouTuber? Did they hire a YouTuber to play Ratatosker? Maybe they did. I don't know. We're doing this quest. Hopefully, away we go into the unknown. Just like Elsa or something.
try
I don't
not
know.
to fuck up.
I actually haven't seen Frozen 2 yet.
Aren't you gonna, you know, reprimand me?
No. I am relieved. You are safe.
Okay. Wow. Maybe I should run away more often.
Excuse me?
Kidding. So where'd the new spear come from?
Brock made it. From Draupnir.
What's that?
A ring.
But what's its story?
I do not know. You were not there to ask.
You know, you can ask these things, Kratos. Atreus doesn't have to be there for you to ask questions. I do the thing! I like doing the thing. I mean, honestly, it is a very, like, there's something very viscerally, like, pleasing to do this. Just, like, charge up the spear and slam it on the ground. I love it. Oh my gosh. NC, I mean it. This is the last one, friend. Uzman Ally plays Durlin. Alright. I'm only doing this because we are about to do his quest. Okay? That is the only reason. Oh yeah, he definitely looks like Durlin. I mean, Durlin's heavier set, but you can definitely see it in this guy's face, for sure. For sure. Alright. That's the last one, though, NC. If you have any more, we can do them tomorrow, okay? That will give you a reason to come into stream and be here tomorrow. Oh, dear! Oh, no, I did the... Whoa, I went... Wait, what? Whoa. Why are we in Helheim? Wait, no. I wanted... No. I wanted to go to Svartalfheim. Why am I in Helheim? No. I don't care. We got a glimpse into the future. We're officially a giant now or something. We are Groa. No, wait, was I forced to go there or did I make a mistake?
Perhaps the squirrel does.
I need to speak with you at once.
Did I make a boo-boo? Am I not allowed to go back and go to Svartalfheim?
Gentlemen, I apologize for my brusque tone, but whatever has lately transpired in Helheim is completely unacceptable. I must insist you remedy the situation without further delay. I implore you, return to Helheim post-haste and undo whatever it is you've done.
Okay, alright, hold on. Nope, it's making me, it's making me. Oh, I didn't hear him say that last time.
You know,
okay.
Reprimand me?
No.
NC, Brian, anybody else who's in here who's played this game.
Wow.
Is this section, does this take a long time, or are we just going into Helheim to, like, have a boss fight or something?
So where'd the new spear come from?
Like, do I have enough time to do this?
From Draupnir.
Can I finish this next section in, like, an hour?
Ring.
But what's its story?
I do not know. You were not there to ask.
Like, I'll do this section now if it's not too long. But if it's a long section, then I would rather save it for tomorrow. But also, I was gonna fill some time by doing Durlin's quest, but it looks like the game has no interest in allowing me to do Durlin's quest right now. So I'm just waiting for a response from live chat. Because I don't want to look up anything about what happens in the game, so I'm not going to look up, like, how, like, if I were to look up a walkthrough, I could probably gauge how long this next section will take me, but then also I would be spoiled as to what happens. But without spoiling what happens, do you guys who have already played the game, do you think I have enough, like, do you think I can finish the section in, like, about an hour? And I hope y'all are still here, because if not, then I don't know what to do. If I can't get an answer and I can't figure it out, I mean, I probably will end off the stream early, because I don't know, we've gone 4-hour-long streams. I just will tell you, like, I actually did start off this stream with a migraine. I'm pretty good about not complaining about them these days, because I get them so often, but I feel a little bit extra tired, so, like, I really don't want the stream to last 4 hours tonight. Not that I'm not having fun, it's just I think by that 4-hour mark I'll probably be pretty exhausted. So just another quick ask in case y'all didn't hear me, but NC, Brian, anybody else in here? Anybody who might even be willing to just look up the next part of the game and see what it is and kind of gauge how long it might take me? Do you think it's a quick enough section that I can do it in about an hour? Maybe a little over an hour. Also, I see something posted in Discord. Oh, Cheryl saying Wi-Fi died, which we knew, like, you know, an hour back or whatever. NC says, eh? Can I get, like, a little bit more specific of an opinion? Like, I guess my question is do we just go into Helheim and just immediately get into a boss fight with the giant dog? Or, like, is it a big, long section where we gotta, like, explore and do puzzles and, like, all of that stuff? Is it, like, one of those? Sorry for those watching, like, in the future. I'm literally just waiting for a response. I mean, it's not, like, I'll have to make a decision one way or another if NC won't. Like, NC, are you there? I thought we were having a conversation. Is not really, like, a great response. Like, do you think, like, do we just go into Helheim and then, like, we have a boss fight and it's like, boom, we're done? Or is it like a big, long section where we're going to go in, we're going to have to, like, explore and do puzzles, or even go to other realms? Like, I mean, you've played the game before, you should know. I don't know. If I can't get a response in, like, another 30 seconds or so, I'm probably just going to end up having to make a decision. Honestly, if I go in here... Why don't I just... Here. Let's go through here. We've obviously seen that the big giant dog is, like, running around once we get inside. I want to see if once I go in here, if I can turn around and go back out. And then maybe I'll be able to... Oh, hello! Oh, dear God.
Atreus.
Okay, so the dog... Hold on, I'm pausing. Hello, doggy.
We're off to bed.
Oh, you have good night? This is my dog, Rose, for those of you that haven't met her. She's the dog on the channel art.
There you go.
Yeah, this is cute. She's a very sweet girl. Phew, she has stinky breath, though. Cheryl and Disney say, Rosie BB and Rose. And Cheryl says, hi, Bill. Which... Oh, he just left the door open. Although I'll tell you, oh, that night... Guys, it's so hot in this office that having that door open is just like a nice breeze. Man. Alright. Well, we're in here now.
He's probably just scared. He was chained up for a really long time. We can't hurt him, okay?
A desperate creature can be the most dangerous.
I know.
Okay, so I'm noticing that I can interact with this. What happened? Can I go back through? Will it let me go to Svartalfheim? Realm currently locked. But it will let me go to Muspelheim, and it will let me go to Niflheim. Alright, well, if we... Wait. No, it actually won't let me go there either. Oh, we can't even go back to Sindri and Brock's house. We have to be here. We have to be here. Okay. Well, that kind of tells me... Here, in that case... Wait, where's my... My God, so many autosaves! Did the game have to autosave like 8 times since my manual save? Like, my manual save was like 2 minutes ago.
One problem. I'm not sure I have a way back to Alon.
Perhaps the squirrel does.
I need to speak with you at once. At once, I say.
I wonder what happens if I do this while he's over there. Oh, he doesn't have special dialogue? Oh, that's disappointing.
This is of the utmost urgency. Gentlemen, I apologize for my brusque tone, but whatever has lately transpired in Helheim is completely unacceptable.
Yeah,
I must insist you remedy the situation without further delay.
Yeah, completely unacceptable.
Return to
I don't know, he acts like us releasing Garm into the world to, like, tear open holes in time and space is like a big deal or something.
And, might I add, never do it again.
Alright, so here's the deal. I can't, honestly, NC, I don't understand why you're not responding to me. More than just but I'm gonna take that as the next part is probably too long to do right now, if I want the stream to be like an acceptable length anyway.
Sindri,
So what?
you okay?
Oh my god, all the RP, just get me away from all the RP! We already did all of this RP.
Bear claws.
The game, like, is weird, because even though I saved after doing all this RP, it, like, didn't remember that we did any of it. I don't know why. I think it saves you at certain states in the game, not necessarily exactly where you are in the game. So, like, for example, when we were having that glitch where we were stuck in that, like, Jotunheim shrine thing in Muspelheim, every time I would load my save, even though I saved after I went into the shrine, it always put me before we went into the shrine, and we had to rewatch the cutscene again. It was kind of weird. I sort of get why, but then again, I sort of don't at the same time. But I think actually we're probably going to end the stream off a little bit early tonight. This is just one of those moments
don't rush
where...
off on our account. Just the stability of the fabric of reality.
Yeah, I understand. It's, like, super important, but, you know, we just don't have time to do it. I'm sorry. We'll have to save the universe tomorrow, I guess. Because this is just one of those awkward times where, like, I don't know what the next part of the game is, obviously, because this is a blind playthrough. And I don't really want the stream to be, like, 4 and maybe even 5 hours long tonight. So I'm making the executive decision to end off early here. For those of you that are still here, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to... Honestly, our next big goal on the channel is... I mean, technically it's 400 subscribers, but my actual big goal on the channel is 500. I'd really like to get to 500, like, pretty soon. Originally, it was we were going to do it by the end of the year, but then things slowed down during the fall. So any help we can get with that would be wonderful. And also remember to like the stream. We're on 9 likes right now. Is anybody out there who can push us to 10? That would be lovely. Tonight obviously was not quite as, like, busy view-wise as last night was. I don't know what happened last night. It was like a freak accident, and I kind of had a feeling it was going to be that. I just wish that YouTube would do that more often. Obviously, there are people on YouTube who want to watch my content and who want to stick around, but, like, YouTube just doesn't often share my stuff. So last night was, like, really, like, a crazy happenstance, but I'm glad it happened. Tonight still went very well, though. Live chat's been pretty busy tonight. You guys have been keeping me company. It's been a lot of fun. So I'm still very happy at how tonight went. Disney says, good night, Vinny. I'll definitely catch up on Big Hell Doggo before tomorrow. Maybe even one of the streams I'm still behind on. Okay, yeah, you didn't... Honestly, you missed a lot of me talking, but then there were, like, tinier, smaller sections of actual cutscene happening. Mostly of, like, Heimdall being a little bitch and Atreus setting the dog loose, really is... Those are, like, the big key moments. But yeah, I would definitely say to catch up on them before tomorrow. But you shouldn't have trouble. Like, really, you can skim through most of it. You'll be able to tell. So for those that don't know, we stream 4 nights a week here on this channel, Tuesdays through Fridays at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. The best way to know... I should say the best way to be there when we are live, if you want to make sure you're not going to miss any live streams, is to be subscribed and to hit the notification bell icon. But sometimes YouTube will still not send you notifications, so still do that, still be subscribed, still make sure that notification bell icon is lit up, but also probably follow me on one or more of my social media platforms, because I do post to those every single day to remind you guys that we're going to be streaming that night, or if I need to cancel a stream for whatever reason, I post to them as well. I have a Twitter, twitter.com/VinnyAdventures, and a Facebook, facebook.com/VinnyAdventures, and I also have a Discord server. And I will tell you, out of all three of those things that I just mentioned, the Discord server is way more fun than the other two. So I would definitely join the Discord server. I just posted an invite link in the live chat that will work for the next 7 days. So as long as this video hasn't been posted for longer than a week, you can still click on that link. Yes, even if you're watching in the future. And it should still work. So come on into the Discord and say hi to us. I am pretty much in there. I'm at least logged in on my PC almost 24/7, so you'll pretty much always be able to get a message to me if you need to. I'm kind of always there. But anyway, thank you guys again for a wonderful night tonight. I was very happy with how many people were in here. Do not think that just because we didn't get 200 views on this, like while it was live, that it was a failure, because it did not feel like a failure to me. We had a lot of people in here the entire night. You guys kept me company. It was just a lot of fun. And I hope we can continue this kind of liveliness going forward. I like to see more active people in the community. I love seeing the new faces in here. You guys have been a lot of fun. And I think we will have a lot of fun times ahead. But anyway, I will see you all tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time for more God of War Ragnarok. See you then, friends.